Plato asked us to imagine a group of prisoners trapped in an underground cave since birth. They are tied to the floor, and the rulers of the cave burn a fire behind them and project shadows on the wall. The prisoners believed the shadows on the wall, which gave them a false vision of the real objects. This can be likened to how we accept our beliefs to be true, even though they are oftentimes not grounded in or are far from the truth, giving us an inaccurate, false perception of the truth. In other words, the shadows represent our opinions, beliefs, and superstitions. Because the viewers of the wall have never genuinely seen what the objects which cause those shadows look like, to them, all of reality is represented by shadows. The shadows are all that there is. The prisoners believed this was life. This is the only reality that they know. For example, without knowledge and understanding of their true causes, people back in the days believed natural phenomena such as rain, volcanoes, eclipses, among many others, are caused by gods and other mythical creatures. This testifies that without knowledge and understanding of the truth, it's easy to mistaken our beliefs as reality, as the truth. One day, a prisoner is brought to the world outside of the cave. At first, he is blinded by the brightness. When Plato spoke of being overwhelmed by the light of the sun upon leaving the cave, he discussed how some people will react defensively, aggressively, and violently when their beliefs and opinions are challenged. Some people would instead retreat back into the cave, then acknowledge and adapt to the fact that everything they knew was wrong. Eventually, the freed prisoner is able to see the actual objects and realize that the shadows are false. The prisoner's escape and journey to the outside world represents our intellectual journey towards the truth. Through education, when we seek the truth, we are freed from the cave of ignorance and false shadows of our beliefs. The Allegory is a social commentary about understanding the true nature of the world and how many people never see it because of the beliefs of the society they are raised in. For example, if you had been raised in the 13th century, your culture's worldview or your cave would have had shadows which led you to believe that the earth was flat and that it was the center of the universe. Someone educated would know that this is false. To continue the story, after seeing the truth, the liberated man returned to the cave and tried to show the prisoners the truth. But they refused to listen and threatened to kill him instead. Just like the prisoners, we don't like being wrong. Whether it's politics, vaccines, climate change, and many other divisive issues, those on the wrong side don't want to be shown the error in their ways. We are restrained by chains of ignorance, close-mindedness, arrogance, and pride from seeing the truth. We don't allow ourselves to start from the ground of wanting to be right. We start from the ground of not wanting to be wrong. The Allegory encourages us to be skeptical and to welcome doubt. It urges us not to take the things we see or hear by face value, to question what we think we know and what we believe, whether they are the actual truth or mere shadows, phantoms, and distorted versions of the truth. Belief is not sufficient for knowledge. We are sometimes mistaken in what we believe. The choice, however, is up to us, whether to remain prisoners inside our caves of beliefs, ignorant, short-sighted, and partially blind, or to seek knowledge and the light of the truth and free ourselves from lies and ignorance.